club, this could be a tough act to follow. However, Eric, I was sort of in a quandary on what to talk about for this toast. I thought about telling some stories about growing up as Eric Lord. I really felt bad about embarrassing you because every story I could think of is going to embarrass and humiliate you. However, I thought everyone else would enjoy that. So before I wax philosophic and give you some instructions on how to have a long and successful, and did I mention long, marriage? Let me give you a few stories about growing up as Eric. We won't give you complete stories because I don't want to humiliate him too much. But we should talk about when we lived in Philadelphia and the drives down Dreshertown Road as Eric sat in the back between his grandparents saying, "Ooh, I just got a tingle." And we won't get into that. You can ask Eric about the tingles later on. As a youngster, he had a special pair of pants, his beaded pants. Now, before you think that there's sexual he happened to be a big Michael Jackson fan, and those are his beaded pants. Well, he was 16 years old, but you know, 16.6, it's the same. So I tried to think of other times that really were less humiliating. And I thought about your accomplishments in sports. Like when you were hitting golf balls off our lawn through the Bon Giovanni's front window. Or maybe when you said, "Let's have a catch," and we broke your nose. I also thought that would embarrass you. So then I said, "Geez, every year we used to go on a family vacation. How bad could a family vacation story be?" So there is Eric in his first visit to Disney World. And we'd get up and we'd go and have breakfast with the characters, and Eric was afraid of Pluto and Mickey. That's all right. We would get on the monorail, and as soon as we got through the gate at Disney World, Eric would stop, stamp his feet, "I'm going home." And he was ready to leave Orlando and walk back to Philadelphia. A true trooper and an excellent tour person. So, as we moved on in the years, we took different vacations. And I remember vividly on a tour bus in snowy Madrid when your mother announced to everyone on the tour bus the negative effects of NutraSweet on your digestive system. I'd like to think that that's true. But enough of the story. You're red enough, you're humiliated enough. I think I'm getting humiliated enough. I'd like to wax philosophical for a moment and give you the true rules on how to have a successful marriage. At some point, you're going to have an epiphany, Eric. An epiphany is like a brain tingle. But and in this epiphany, you're going to realize that in a marriage, not everyone is perfect. Not everyone is right all of the time. And not everyone's a genius, except for Valerie. Now, the corollary to that is the halvesies rule. Half of the time, in a debate or in an argument, you're going to be wrong. The other half, Valerie, will be right. And as long as you remember these two rules, you will have a long, happy, and successful marriage.
There you go.